Discipline is doing things you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. You know, you have to do those things in order to move forward and level up, not only in bodybuilding, but in life. When the 16 weeks turns into 32 weeks, it's a bit arduous and long process and daunting, and it weighs on you mentally. Once I have the end goal in mind, I am on it like a dog chasing the mailman. I could definitely be my own worst enemy. I think once you look back when all those things have subsided and you see that you did that, like you went through the suffering, you went through the sacrifice. You know, when you look back on it with clear eyes and a fresh mind, you'll see that, you know, it was all worth it. You know, prepping for New York until about 3 to 2 weeks out from New York, and my body just wasn't responding. You know, with the ulcer colitis, I was just holding a lot of fluid, like more fluid than usual. Just a lot of stress on my body from low food, trying to push calories low, like trying to push cardio high, calories low. And yeah, it was just like not happening. The body just wasn't taking in, you know, it wasn't being receptive to what we were doing. So, you know, we kind of switched gears, and I started working with Andrew, and we, you know, figured things out. As you guys see today, my diet is kind of pretty bland. I don't really put like too much stuff on it. I might put a little like low sodium like seasonings and stuff, but I don't put a lot of stuff on my food just because I want to be careful with my stomach. Walking on eggshells all the time, trying to figure this thing out. But I think we got it down. And
so how did it feel when you did, like you were doing New York and then your whole plan changed? Like, has that been kind of a struggle for you?
Yeah, mostly just because of the length of time. Because I had a lot of things planned for after New York that I want to do, stuff like, you know, vacations and everything, and we had to kind of scrap those, which happens, life happens, but, you know, we just move forward because what are you going to do? And I want to try to push to make a debut this year, so we decided, you know, that we'll keep going. So, yeah, I was in my head a bit for the first few weeks, but it's been pretty good lately. It hasn't been too bad. Got to cover it up because I don't want to see the time. Even though I look at the time on my watch sometimes, like I just like peep at it because I'm looking at my heart rate. I think routine is very important because for me, it centers me. It keeps me grounded. It keeps me from being overly anxious. And it really sets my day off on a positive note, knowing that, you know, I'm following the structure, specifically starting off with some fasted cardio or just fasted activity in general leads me to feel more positive about the day, feel accomplished, and it all contributes to the end result, in my opinion.
When Carlos wanted to start bodybuilding, I thought it was a great thing because he's always been in the gym since he was a youngster. So when he was came to me and talked about bodybuilding after his football career, I just thought it was a no-brainer. Anything he does, he dives right into it with everything he has. Eating, training, getting his sleep. It just works very well for what he does.
This builds more character for him. It makes him stronger. It fuels him. I don't know, I don't get it. Like, you know, I don't get it. Some people be like, oh, I'm just gonna I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna give up. But no, he won't give up. you know, he won't give up.
It's not the diet, it's not the cardio, it's not the training that weighs the most, I feel like, on me. I feel like it's just the length of time away from being who I am outside of bodybuilding. You know, spending time with my family, you know, and not having to worry about a meal. Again, I'm always on point during the off season, but prep is just a different mindset when you have to put yourself into a box, so to speak, right? And you have to live this consistent lifestyle to the T. And I love it, but I'm really looking forward to afterwards where I can give back to the people who poured so much into me.
It definitely takes discipline, dedication, and determination, because you gotta have all your cards lined up, because you know there comes a time in prep where you eat the same food every fucking day. It gets unbearable at times, and you gotta have the understanding that it's what it takes. Nobody has that, so definitely you gotta have will for sure.
Grab the chicken and go. And maybe walk down the snack aisle for a bit.
Do you have cravings?
Just like sushi, man. You know, like I love sushi. So like that's like my craving. I like sushi, and then I do like cookies, but I don't really crave them.
Yeah.
But I do love like sushi. I'm like, man, I would love some sushi. Ah, man, the fall, I'll be honest with you. Fall, winter. One, I just like it because you wear hoodies all the time and you just stay like covered up. And two, it's not like, I mean, they have holidays and stuff like around November and December, but you get through September and October, it's like not much happening. But summertime, man, barbecues and fun activities, like every day and weekend. But I don't mind it. I'll prep anytime. So, as I mentioned, I usually I just get a pack from Costco and I ground it myself. And that pack will last me maybe a week. But like these things, I'll run through these little packs in like, this is nothing, like 2 days. Like not even a day for one pack. So, yeah, so I usually do, like I said, I'll ground it up myself, but for convenience sake today, we're just gonna grab this and yeah, I'll get a couple packs. Be like 3 should hold me over. I don't really notice the hunger too much until like maybe at night, you know, but I try to keep myself busy with distracting myself, like doing something or moving around the kitchen, cleaning up, stuff like that.
Wake up and start starving.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, like especially after my last meal, I'm like, man, I just ate maybe like, I'll wake up maybe like an hour and a half later, like, man, I'm hungry. So I woke up this week and I didn't even remember if I ate my last meal. I was like, did I eat my last meal? Because I was that hungry. I was like, wait, did I eat it? Like, I know I ate it, but I don't feel like I ate it. I was like, all right, well, just go back to bed. So just tough it out, you know?
He's very disciplined with his meals and on point with everything. I'm like, I don't know how you eat everything the same. And if he's off, oh. If he gets off track, yeah, he gets a little bit upset, but then I'll be like, it's okay. You know, you jump right back on the boat, keep it going.
So having the support of my mother and my father, I quite literally could not do this without them. You know, we're a team in all sense of the word. You know, ever since the beginning, they've been very supportive of my bodybuilding or anything that I do in life. Whatever it was, like they gave 100% of their support, and they always encouraged me, you know, to be my best and to try my best. But with bodybuilding, you know, they've been through it all and seen it all with me, the ups and downs, and they understand how I can be sometimes, especially during prep, you know, they understand that it's a hard mental game. So when I need to lean on them for some support, they're always there. Again, not judging me, just giving me love and their opinion. So without them, I don't think any of this would be possible.
So training right now is still intense, of course. You know, the effort level is still there. However, we have taken out a lot of the intensifiers. So we don't really do a lot of drop sets or supersets. I think we're just right now like in the mode of keeping the intensity there and making sure that we're utilizing, you know, the food basically. You know what I mean? Just, you know, burning calories, getting a pump. But we're not trying to grow, of course, because like there's not enough food to grow. That's already been done. So right now it's just maintaining, trying to keep the strength up there as much as possible, but the effort has to be there every single time, no matter what. So that's one thing I come in here, like, even though my numbers may drop a bit, my effort has to be there every time.
Get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
From a physical and physique standpoint, you know, having someone like Kyle in your corner as a trainer is so important because he provides that extra push in the gym to assist when I need extra reps, or if I'm thinking about changing things up, you know, spitball ideas with him. Been working together since 2019, so that's a very long time. So we know each other backwards and forwards as far as like our mindset when it comes to training, when it comes to intensity, and just how we approach bodybuilding and life too. So he is more than a trainer, he's my brother.
So what's the goal? We do Thursday, all Friday, train Saturday, all Sunday?
Yeah, that's all we can do.
No, this is good. Get it all in. It's just, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're an animal, bro. I gotta say that, you're an animal.
So we gotta do
You
it.
gotta get it done.
Yeah, I mean, it's only one more day. Like,
When's day off? Yeah.
yeah. I'll get through it tomorrow.
We always do.
One of the biggest things that most people do is they get mirrored to a certain program, a certain level of training. They don't change anything up. Your body adapts to a certain stimulus and doesn't reap any more benefits from it. And then you keep steering your body in the wrong direction at that point. So I think training has a big part because as food's changing, supplementation is changing, why not change the training programming? So having a trainer to make these adjustments without you thinking about it allows you to really focus on the goal at hand, not to worry about what to do next.
It's getting there. Every day, it's getting there. We'll keep chipping away. You know what I mean? Like, I have an image in my head, and until I hit that image, you know what I mean? I'm a dog. I'm gonna keep chasing.
Yeah, well, Carlos is never going to be satisfied with what he looks like until the final day he steps on stage and see that he's in better condition than he's ever been. It's always a step up from the last show. And this whole thing is a battle within itself. It's just, you know, getting to the next level within itself.
You know how you look pretty full after a higher day?
Yeah.
And then the next day you get a lot tighter and stuff?
Yeah.
I think like we can do like, maybe next week we can do like a front load. That's day before. And then the next day we lower your carbs and we'll dry out. And then the next day, I think you'll be pretty tight.
It feels amazing to have the support of Andrew. He's quickly become, you know, one of my good friends. And, you know, we resonate, you know, together, not only through bodybuilding, but anime. He'll call me, check on me, reassure me, you know, and is really like an older brother figure to me. He's been, you know, in the short time, you know, that we've been working together, he's been just amazing and has gone above and beyond anything that I ask him to do. Or if I tell him how I'm feeling, he doesn't judge me for how I'm feeling. You know, he totally understands and he gives me his point of view, which really matters and means a lot to me. His confidence and his and just his energy really was needed for me to do this prep because I couldn't see it any other way.
Why is it important to have the lighting the way he wants it?
Oh, well, because you can really see everything. Plus, it doesn't like hide any like, you know, like it doesn't like shadow his lower legs or anything. Because sometimes indoor lighting could do that.
I don't like the way you look.
Just from being best friends with Carlos, he's a very driven person. He's very alpha in that regard. So he's really big on being competitive with himself. So he's very strong-minded. He's, a dedicated individual. When he wants to do something, he sticks to it and makes sure it takes place.
The stress for the pro debut really comes from within because I know, you know, the level I want to be at and I know the level that I can achieve. It's been difficult at times, such as today. I didn't really like the way check-ins looked, so I was a bit frustrated. But I spoke to my coach and, you know, he said it's one day out of the whole week, you look great the whole week. And there was a couple factors that contributed to it. So however, we just move forward and we continue to progress.
I don't think anything is more disciplined than bodybuilding in terms of the diet, the training, and everything else that surrounds that.
It takes a lot. It takes family, it takes love, it takes having someone behind you all the way. Like, for me as a mom, there's nothing else I wouldn't do. You know, I go to the ends of the earth with this right here.
Sometimes you have to suffer a little bit, you know, and that has to lead the way before the success can follow behind it. You have to dig deep, you have to be disciplined, you have to be consistent, you have to do, you know, the things that you don't want to do, but that's what bodybuilding is to me, and that's what it takes to be a bodybuilder. Sacrifice leads and success follows.